I will now call upon Councilmember Pat Young to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of
America and the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we begin, I would like to welcome back former Councilwoman Vicki Allman. Please stand up. Thank you. Good to see you. Okay, is there a motion to adjourn to approve the journal for the meeting of April 15th, 2024?
So second.
Is there a second?
Yep.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. The journal is approved. Enrollment of bills. Bills 924, 1224, and 1424 were passed by the council, signed by the county executive, and are hereby enrolled. Mr. Secretary, will we now read all bills for introduction?
Yes, Mr. Chairman and members of the council, we have 5 bills for introduction this evening. First is Bill 36-24, 2023-24 current expense budget. Bill 37-24, Community Reinvestment and Repair Commission and Community Reinvestment and Repair Special Revenue Fund. Bill 38-24, sponsored by Councilman Patoka, CZMP withdrawal of issues. Bill 39-24, sponsored by Council members Catch and Marks, zoning regulations, elderly and senior housing overlay district. And Bill 40-24, sponsored by Councilman Catch, employees retirement system, county council members.
Thank you very much. We will now first consider the appointment confirmations. Mr. Secretary, first item.
First, Mr. Chairman, is the county executive's nomination for acting director of the Department of Public Works and Transportation, Ms. Lauren Buckler.
Thank you very much, Ms. Buckler. And Ms. Buckler, do we have anyone here from your family tonight? Or?
My parents are here, and I have staff from Department of Public Works and Transportation as well.
Very good. Thank you. Would you like to say anything?
I would like to thank you guys again for consideration for this. I'm really honored to be considered by the county executive for acting, and really honored that you guys are also taking this up for consideration. If you have any questions about my background or experience or DPWT, I'm happy to answer them.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the members?
Yeah, it's a motion to approve.
Second.
Did anyone want to say anything first, or we?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Councilman Patoka.
Thank you. Ms. Buckler, well, we discussed this briefly at the work session, and I'm going to support your nomination, but I would just hope that you would restore, we talked about restoring the individual meetings with each of the council members to review road reconstruction and road resurfacing. And I hope that you will do that as you move forward as director of DPWT. It was discontinued maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it puts the council members at a bit of a disadvantage. And I'm hoping that you can resolve that.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to meeting with all of you about the paving in your districts based on the PCI Pavement Conditions Index rating that we've done.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Councilman Catch.
Lauren, I appreciate your openness and transparency and the job that you've done at DPWT so far, and look forward to you working as, well, I wish it weren't the word acting, Director of Public Works and Transportation, but hopefully we'll be able to take the word acting out of it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Councilman. Are there any other questions or comments from the members? I do have one thing I wanted to read. This is from the Essex Middle River Civic Council. Josh Sines, who's their vice president. Please note our strong support for Lauren Buckler for acting director. She has always answered the phone and our emails and questions promptly. Really hope she's made full director soon. She's great. So made a very good impression there.
Thank you.
Here, here.
Very good. Okay, I believe there's already been a motion and a second. So, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on the appointment.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Very good. The appointment is confirmed. Congratulations. Okay, next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next, Mr. Chairman and members of the council, is the council's consideration of the nomination by the county executive for acting director of the Department of Health and Human Services, Ms. Della Leister.
Ms. Leister. And Ms. Leister, do you have any family members or supporters here?
I do. I have a fair amount of staff here, and I have my family, my sister, my husband, my children, my daughter-in-law.
Very good. Welcome. Yeah. Ms. Leister?
As you're aware, I've been the deputy, working with Bonner County for many years. I'm nurse by training, saw a lot of activities at Sinai, came to community health, and started with home visits to see. In my time in public health, I've had an opportunity to be in public health during critical times, including anthrax, Isabel, H1N1, and of course you've all seen me in COVID pandemic clinics. But I've also advocated against youth smoking, prenatal care, reinstated chronic disease program, advocated for training in naloxone. Also just recently worked with our hospitals to do a community health needs assessment and served on the New Americans Task Force. As I mentioned last week, there's three major issues I want to address with your assistance. Continue working on recruitment and retention of qualified staff. Bias, but Health and Human Services has the best staff in the county. We just need more of them. Continued funding to meet the critical needs of health and human services for our changing population. I want to be sure that public health is visible, because when public health is working, we are invisible. You go to the restaurant, you drink the water, you get vaccinations, we all work behind the scenes. Thank you for consideration of this appointment and for our continued work together for the health of the residents. Happy Nurses Week, and thank you to my supporters tonight.
Very good. Thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the members?
Mr. Chair. Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate you in advance and thank you for your hard work and dedication throughout the years. I know that I am certain that Dr. Branch passed the information on, but now that you're sitting there, I can tell you, we certainly appreciate all your efforts throughout the years, especially during the most troubling times that I could think of, which was during that COVID. And Baltimore County was a shining star. Our employees stepped up, and we exceeded expectation in terms of testing and giving people the vaccine. So thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Are there any other questions or comments from the members? Okay.
Motion to approve.
Okay,
Second.
there's a motion for a second. Okay. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on the appointment.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall? Mr. Young?
Aye.
The appointment is confirmed. Congratulations. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is the council's consideration of the county executive's nomination as director of the Department of Economic and Workforce Development, Mr. Jonathan Sachs.
Mr. Sachs? Mr. Sachs, do you have anyone here to support you?
It is after bedtime, so tonight it's just me.
Yeah, that's great. They were here at the work session, and appreciate them coming. Would you like to say something?
Sure. Yeah. At last week's work session, I shared that the purpose of the department should really be to make sure that there are jobs ready for workers and workers ready for jobs. In that spirit, I mentioned 3 areas that I plan to focus on in this role. The first is the Key Bridge recovery effort, encouraging businesses to help by coming to Baltimore County. The second is bringing stability and performance to the department. And the third is to form partnerships with the state and the city to attract new businesses to our county. I look forward to working with you on these initiatives as well as priorities in your district, including but not limited to making sure the department is visible in the community and performing proactive outreach, bringing manufacturing jobs to the county, and leading a fitting celebration to commemorate our country's 250th anniversary. I look forward to working with you. Thank you so much for meeting with me and sharing your priorities with me and considering my appointment. I'm happy to take any questions you might have.
Very good. Are there any questions or comments from the members?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Councilman Jones?
I guess wanted to congratulate Mr. Sachs, and I understand he's been doing a very, very good job working in terms of feeding our economy by shopping at Costco all of those years. So I guess wanted to thank him so much for his work so far and look forward to the work he's going to do in the future.
Thank you, Councilman.
Very good. Councilman Patoka?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Sachs, I'm glad to hear your remarks because you and I talked at length about DEWD having more of a presence in the community, aging commercial corridors and not being so stealthy. And so I'm really glad to hear that that's part of your mission and what you shared with the council this evening. So you can count on me to be an affirmative vote.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Young? Councilman Young?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. One, I appreciate the willingness to talk and the conversation we had at length about your experience. Looking forward to working with you in your new role and voting in support of you. I know that one of the conversations we did have was talking about veterans and your experience, one in Montgomery County and in other positions, in engaging with the veteran community and seeing how we can open up opportunities that aren't currently there, but also working with your past experience to stand up programs that might be able to benefit them here in Baltimore County. So I appreciate their willingness to be open to that and looking forward to supporting you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you, Councilman Young. Are there any other questions or comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve the appointment?
Motion.
Second, okay. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on the appointment.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall? Aye. Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
The appointment is confirmed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We will now move on to final reading and vote on bills. Mr. Secretary, first item, please.
The first item, Mr. Chairman, is Bill 15-24, out-of-water storage facilities. This bill was withdrawn prior to tonight's meeting.
Thank you very much. And a word on that bill. There's a lot of questions about that legislation. We're going to continue to work on that legislation or a separate route that addresses the issues in the bill, but we'll continue to engage all the stakeholders. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Bill 16-24, current expense budget, state SRO adequate coverage grant.
Okay. I'd like to call Major Glenn Whitig to testify. Major, good evening.
Sir.
Thank you.
This is for the SRO Adequate Coverage Grant. It will provide for 51 schools, 24 high schools, and 27 middle schools to have SROs present at the after-school activities without having any impact on the actual officers working on the road. It's a grant from the Maryland Center for School Safety. There's no matching Baltimore County funds for the grant. It is for $1,219,820.
Very good, thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the members?
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Catch.
yes. Can you tell me whether or not Lock Raven High School would be in the list of high schools to get this added assistance?
Yes, sir. It's all the high schools and middle schools.
All of them, okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Katch. Are there any other questions or comments from the members?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Councilman Patoka?
Thank you. Mr. Chair, I just wanted to thank you for calling Major Wydick up early in this meeting because at the work session, I unfortunately kept him to the bitter end of a lengthy work session. So hope he'll get off a little earlier than he did last Tuesday. So thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Major Wydick.
Mr. Chair,
Councilman Crandall?
Councilman Patoka, I've spoken with Major Wydick, and too little too late. You are definitely on the list. Drive carefully, my friend. So, Mr. Chair, I also wanted to recognize Councilwoman Allman, who is in attendance tonight. And Vicky, if I knew that you were joining us tonight, I would have braved traffic after our virtual budget hearing and tried to see you there. So I just wanted to recognize your work throughout the years on the SRO program, and you were certainly an adequate supporter of the SR program in Baltimore County, and if I'm not mistaken, helped get it started in the first place. So I just wanted to recognize your efforts on that and thank the Major and the police department for seeking out this grant that puts trained officers in our schools, where I believe that they're more than just public safety assets in those schools. I think they become part of the school's community and are often looked upon as a role model and a resource by our students. So thanks for all involved. Look forward to voting on this one. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Councilman Jones?
Yes, I'm going to pick up where and co-sign what my colleague, Councilman Crandall said. I mean, clearly, the school resource officer program is extremely important to us here in Baltimore County. I can't think of anything more important, even despite all the good things that the officers do in the school in terms of making relationships and being able to work with the kids and being able to, become officer friendly and get information. Besides all of those things, if it was nothing else but protection for the children in the event of something horrible happening, I think is well worth it. And it blows my mind when I see some other jurisdictions who decide that we're going to have school police, but they can't carry the gun in the school. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that just drives me crazy. But I'm very appreciative of everything we do here in Baltimore County. I think we have it right. And thank you very much, Colonel.
Thank you. Councilman Ortel?
I answered my own question when I read it.
Okay, very good. I will just add a bit here. First, join with my colleagues in applauding Councilwoman Allman's work. She knew early on, like so many other people, that police officers not only save lives, but they serve as role models to others. I will tell you, probably one of the worst days of my career on the county council was when there was a shooting the first day of school at Perry Hall High School in 2012, and these folks hopefully helped prevent that. And in the situations where that still unfolds, they do save lives. So this is an absolutely essential program. If there's no other questions or comments from the members, Mr. Secretary, it's my understanding there's an amendment to Bill 1624.
There is, Mr. Chairman, two technical amendments to the bill. First, clarifying that the grant is coming from the Maryland Center for School Safety through Baltimore County Public Schools, and then also amending the amount from $1,221,429 to $1,219,820.
Very good. Are there any questions or comments from the members on the amendment? Okay, is there a motion to approve the amendment to Bill 1624?
So moved.
Okay, second?
Second.
Second. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on the amendment to Bill 1624.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Urtel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall? Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Amendment passes. Now, are there any more questions or comments from the members on the bill? Is there a
Move the bill.
motion? Okay, is it moved? Is there a second?
Second.
Very good. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Bill 1624 as amended.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Urtel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall? Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Bill 1624 as amended is passed. Thank you very much, Major.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next is Bill 17-24, sponsored by all council members, the adoption of the 2024 Basic Services Maps.
Now I'd like to ask Lauren Buckler, our Acting Director of Public Works and Transportation, to come forward. Ms. Buckler, would you like to say anything? Thank you.
Good evening, County Council. For the record, I'm Lauren Buckler, Acting Director for Department of Public Works and Transportation, here to present the basic service maps for the final vote, hopefully. I was here before you last week with these basic service maps. As I mentioned, there's 3 maps: transportation, sewer, and water. Each map has regulations based on the zoning code that we follow when we create these maps, and we've presented them before you. You should have copies of them. Happy to answer any questions you have about the maps.
Thank you. Are there any, in general, questions from the members? Comments? Councilman Young?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just wanted to thank you and your team for, one, timely responses to questions and being willing to meet and discuss in detail. And I know some of those things are ongoing. One, for information purposes, and 2, just long-term approach to addressing issues that have been consistently included in the basic services map, knowing that there are challenges related to how we grade certain roads and certain projects and how the state does it, and how we can move forward in an equitable way to address these issues so they don't just consistently be put onto the list without having any plan for addressing them or fixing them. So I appreciate your willingness to continue that conversation. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Councilman Young. Are there any other questions or comments from the members on the overall bill?
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Catch?
yes, I have an amendment.
Yes, there are, Mr. Secretary, there are numerous amendments to the bill, correct?
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you. So Councilman Catch, we're going to take them in order because there's several.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Boswick, can you please read the First Amendment?
Certainly. The First Amendment is offered by Councilman Patoka and co-sponsored by Councilman Catch. This is an amendment to the sewer map and would create an area of deficiency along the sewer manholes in the areas between Interstate 83 and West Joppa Road, as shown on the map, which are in your books and also posted on the council's website.
Very good. Councilman Patoka or Councilman Catch?
Sure, I'm happy to say a few words. So we found this area deficient last year when we reviewed the basic services map. And it was difficult for me to identify any progress that's been made over this past year. I worked with DPW and with the administration, but it wasn't clear to me that we had inched forward. So since we've had a year to address some of the issues, and some were related to a commitment that one of our institutions had made to the county, but had not been addressed, our nonprofit institutions, I should say. It caused me to believe that this area is currently deficient, and so that's my reasoning for calling the area deficient in terms of sewers. I don't know if Councilman Catch wants to offer any additional comments.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, I didn't mean to take off.
No problem at all. Thank you. Councilman Catch?
Yeah, thank you very much. I wanted to ask a question. Is Mr. Benjamin there today?
Yes, he is.
Oh, good, good. I thank you for the correspondence that you sent us regarding the Johns Hopkins, I think it's what, building 3 or 4, where some sewer work was to be done that wasn't completed. And you sent copies of the MOU that had expired. Do you know whether or not Hopkins did put up a letter of credit as the first MOU required?
Councilman Cash, I would defer to Ms. Buck. I'm not sure, frankly, whether that was done or not. I'm not sure whether Ms. Buckler may be able to answer that. Do you know?
Ms. Buckler?
Not to my knowledge.
Because that was part of the MOU, you know, the memorandum of understanding that they would issue a letter of credit because they, of course, agreed to pay for a portion or most of the sewer improvements at Hopkins. Is there another MOU since the other one ran out in, well, I think 2017, is it, I believe?
No, it was entered into in 2017 and it expired in 2020.
2020. Is there a new one?
We're currently working with Hopkins on that, sir.
Okay.
One has not been finalized, but we are working diligently to hopefully be able to get one finalized in the near future.
Will a letter of credit be required?
Those are things that we are trying to discuss as part of trying to resolve the matter, sir.
Okay. Okay. I mean, this is a very serious issue, and I was a little taken back to find out that, you know, this MOU had been entered into, and as you said, in 2017, expired in 2020. And, you know, so hopefully this project will get completed as soon as possible because it is very important to the people, the residents who live along Falls Road, et cetera, in our county. Thank you very much.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Councilman Catch. Are there any other questions or comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve this amendment to Bill 1724?
Motion?
Second.
Second, okay. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on this amendment to Bill 1724.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Thank you. The amendment passes. Next amendment, Mr. Secretary?
The next amendment is offered by Councilman Young, and the next 3 amendments are offered to the transportation map. The amendment offered by Councilman Young would exclude from the commuter shed at the intersections of Baltimore National Pike, North Rolling Road, and Frederick Road, Ingleside Avenue, and Bloomsbury Avenue, the historic districts of Owella and Ellicott Mills.
Thank you. Councilman Young?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And one, thank you to the other members for engaging in conversation. As you all know, and folks that may not know who pay attention to the work that we do, we find ourselves in situations where we're engaged from folks that are for and against multiple things you can imagine. Being approached over the last year, since we have done this, and this is a proposal of an amendment from last year, engaged with community members that are requesting a change to the basic services map, and those that are asking for it to stay the same. Sometimes we weigh the number of folks asking one way or another, and in this case, the overwhelming support from community and business representatives from the neighborhood were overwhelmingly in support of excluding this area upon request from the basic services map. But that being said, being a former advocate, still an advocate, but also knowing how we can often forget what one side says over another related to what we're supporting of, or what we're supportive of. There's one thing that was clear with both organizations and both groups is that they care very deeply about their neighborhood and the future of it. and what that future looks like, and how this could play a role in how they can work together and work with us on making sure that their community stays strong. That's shared between both of them, and wanted to make sure I acknowledge that so that folks are aware that there is no one group that's better than another, but there are folks that are advocating for the future of their neighborhood that have a legitimate concern and legitimate care for what will be happening in the future in their small community. And with that, I move the amendment, and I look forward to and ask for folks to continue to engage with the office related to their concerns into the future and how we can work together to solve them.
Second.
Very good. Okay, there's been a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on this amendment to Bill 1724.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Thank you. The amendment passes. Mr. Secretary, next amendment.
The next amendment to the transportation map is offered by Councilman Catch. This amendment would create an area in the commuter shed at the intersection of York Road and Ridgely Road as a failing area of that commuter shed.
Thank you very
Mr.
much. Yes, Councilman Katz?
Yes, this area, I hope by next year will be cleared up, but there's a construction project at the corner of York and Ridgely. And if you've ever been on the west side of Ridgely Road, it's a mess. I don't know how to describe it any other way. It's a mess. Traffic is backed up. There's some barriers along the road that limit the space for vehicles. And, I hope as I said, hopefully in a year this will be resolved, and so that we can, I think the state really needs to take another look at this intersection and consider changes to it so that it can work more efficiently. It continues to be a problem. It's always been a problem. And so anyhow, I move the amendment.
Okay, there's been a motion. Is there a second? Second by Councilman Jones. Is there any more discussion on the amendment? Hearing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on this amendment.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall? Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Amendment passes. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Secretary, next amendment.
Final amendment, Mr. Chairman and members of the council, to the transportation map is offered by Councilman Ertel. This amendment would exclude from the commuter shed at the intersection of Charles Street and Bologna Avenue and Kenilworth Avenue, the area near the corner of West Joppa Road and Chestnut Avenue, as shown on the map, again, in your books.
Thank you, Councilman Ertel.
Yeah, just a brief word about this. I had carved this out last year. This is the Blakehurst community that's been there now since 1994. I'm not really sure why it's in the Charles Street and Kenilworth intersection shed, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If there's any traffic that's coming out of this, it affects other intersections, but not necessarily this one. So I agreed to put it in as a carve out this year again.
Thank you, Councilman Ertel. Are there any other questions or comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve the amendment?
I'll motion to approve.
Okay, is there a
Second.
second?
Second.
Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on the amendment to Bill 1724.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Thank you very much. The amendment passes. Is there now a motion to approve Bill 1724 as amended?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Second. Okay. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Bill 1724 as amended.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Thank you. Bill 1724 as amended is passed. Council will now consider all fiscal matters. Extensive testimony was taken at the council's work session on April 30th, 2024. The witnesses who testified at the work session are available to restate their testimony if needed. I will now call upon the secretary to read the cover letter for fiscal matters 1 through 4.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Fiscal Matter 1 is a contract with Forensic Technology Incorporated. Fiscal Matter 2 is a contract of sale with Vincent and Shelley Hackler. Fiscal Matter 3 is an agreement with CourtSmart. And Fiscal Matter 4 is a contract with Clifton Larson Allen LLP.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the members? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve fiscal matters 1 through 4?
So move.
Second.
Second, okay. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on fiscal matters 1 through 4.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel? Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Fiscal matters 1 through 4 are approved. We'll now consider the remainder of the miscellaneous business items. Mr. Secretary, first item.
Mr. Chairman and members of the council, whenever a contract over $25,000 is awarded by a process other than formal competitive bid, it is required that a copy of the contract be given to the county council and the nature and parties to the contract be announced by the secretary, excuse me, at the next legislative session following award of the contract. There are 2 such contracts this evening. First is a purchase order with Ahold Financial Services. This is a purchase order to obtain Giant Food Store gift cards in $25 denominations for distribution to vulnerable populations by the Department of Social Services. Award total of $29,996.25. And the final matter is a supplier contract with Cry Precision LLC. This is for the purchase of G3 combat uniforms for the Baltimore County Police Tactical and Hazardous Devices teams. 5-year estimated award total of $164,806.
Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is the Council's consideration of Resolution 20-24, approval of loan, New Weinberg House LP, Weinberg House, Pikesville.
Thank you. I'd like to invite Marsha Williams to please testify. Ms. Williams?
And Ms. Williams may be testifying on kind of both of these at the same time. The next item is Resolution 21-24. This is authorizes a payment in lieu of property taxes or pilot for New Weinberg House LP, Weinberg House in Pikesville. They will be voted on separately, but they may be discussed as one.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Williams. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, good evening, Mr. Chair and Councilman. The Weinberg House has been in existence for 30 years. It serves our senior population from age 62 to 97. It provides support services. They're requesting a loan from our Home Investment Partnership Program, which is HUD funds that we do use in the amount of $2,725,000. This money will go to renovating and updating the facility. New showers, new kitchens, new doors, new windows, bringing it up to state of art. The construction will take about a year, and this is an in-place relocation for the residents. Nobody will be displaced from their units.
Thank
That's
you.
the loan.
Very good. Are there any questions or comments from the members about the loan? Okay. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 2024. What's that? Sorry, we need a motion. Apologize. Is there a motion to approve Resolution 2024?
I'll move it.
There's a second?
Motion second.
Thank you. Mr. Secretary, now please call the roll on Resolution 2024.
Yes, sir. Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch? Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Thank you. Resolution 2024 is passed. Mr. Secretary, the next item, please.
And then Resolution 21-24, payment in lieu of property taxes, New Weinberg House LP.
Thank you very much. Ms. Williams?
Okay, this is a new pilot for this project. They're asking for $300 per unit for the first year with an annual escalation of 2%. Payments due annually and arrears tax payments shall be made prior to payment of any debt services on the property.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions or comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve Resolution 2124?
So moved.
Motion.
Second. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 2124.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Thank you. Resolution 2124 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 22-24, sponsored by Council Members Jones, Patoka, and Catch.
Thank you, Ms. Williams.
This is a resolution to adopt the Reisterstown Main Street design recommendations.
Thank you very much. Are there any comments from the members?
Yes.
Councilman Jones?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to just thank the Reisterstown Improvement Association and all of their members for bringing this resolution to fruition through conversation and discussions with myself. And this evening, we have two fine representatives of the Reisterstown Improvement Association. I would like to first ask Mr. Charlie Hopper to stand, please, and be recognized. We thank you so much, sir. Charlie is clearly a very strong member of the community in Reisterstown. He's been donating his time, effort, and talents for many, many years, and he represents what's so great about Baltimore County and the citizens we have who take it upon themselves to make their community better for everybody else who comes through. So thank you very much, Charlie. Sure. And thank you. And next, I would like to ask Councilwoman Vicky Allman to stand. Vicky, as everyone know or may not know, has served us here on the Baltimore County Council as a councilwoman for 12 years and has truly made a difference. We just finished talking about the School Resource Officer Program and how she was a person that helped that get started. And I can think of so many other things that she has been a part of or led over the last 12 years that she was here. Clearly, the level of service and commitment she gave to Baltimore County is enough for any one person, but she continues to serve. She continues to serve as a volunteer on the Student Support Network. She does so many other things at Owings Mills High School. She serves as a member at the Reisterstown Improvement Association. And Vicky just continues to give of herself, as well as serving on boards and commissions. I always, whenever there's a vacancy and I think is a good fit for Vicky, I reach out because Vicky's in my district now after redistricting, and Vicky is always willing to serve. So we thank you so much for all of your dedication and commitment to Baltimore County, and once again, a good example of what the citizens are here in Baltimore County, people that are doing good, and you continue to do well. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, as it relates to the design standards for Reisterstown Main Street, I think, it came about as a result of a committee working together with the community, deciding on what the standards would be, and that's what we have in front of us. And I'm going to move the resolution unless one of my co-sponsors would like to add some comments as well.
Councilman Patoka or Councilman
Yes.
Catch?
Chair, would like
Councilman Patoka?
I just want to add that the Reisterstown Improvement Association is one of the most impressive entities in Baltimore County. Reisterstown, they always move forward. They come up with an idea, they vet the idea, and then they move forward. And then when the day comes for implementation, everybody's on board. Nobody's behind. It's really impressive. I've never quite seen anything like it. They just don't mess. Reisterstown does not mess around. If we could bottle whatever magic Reisterstown has and share it around the county, we would be the #1 county in the United States of America. Music on Main Street. If it rains, they don't give up. If there's COVID, they don't give up. They even tried it indoors. Same with different festivals, fairs. Reisterstown will try it. Most of the time they'll succeed, but they will always engage, always give thought, and always be present and attentive to the broader community. So you really do it well, Reisterstown. I wish we could replicate it across the county.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Councilman Patoka. Councilman Catch?
Yes, thank you. It was my honor to represent Reisterstown for 20 years in the state legislature. And I just want to echo what Councilman Jones and Patoka said about the Reisterstown area and the fact that they have very active community associations, business associations, etc., who are very active. And we always appreciated the activities of these groups and the help that they gave the elected officials to do their jobs helping Reisterstown. I do have one issue, Councilman Jones. I have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you say you were talking to yourself? I believe you did.
Often do, but not tonight.
I think you said that you were talking to yourself about Reisterstown and
Replay.
I think you meant that you were in conversation with all the groups that represent Reisterstown. So anyhow, I just thought I'd make that clear to help you out.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I could have said it because I often talk to myself.
Do you? I bet the answers
I
are
think
great.
you're okay if you talk to yourself. It's when you start answering yourself.
Yeah, I got the impression you did.
I do that too. I would be remiss if I did not mention Mary Melanero, who was here the other night, as well as Crystal McCarty, who was here also during our work session. And I had to give them a relief and told them that, hey, look, you hung in there as long as any one person should, or 2 people or 4 people. It's time for you guys to go home, and I'll guess, hold the fort down, and we'll see you next week. So I want to recognize them. They were here last week for a long time as well. So I'm going to move the resolution.
I do want to say one thing, if it's all right.
Oh, go right ahead.
I want to commend the citizens who were involved in this planning effort. Anytime community groups come forward with recommendations to improve the aesthetics of their commercial corridors or their neighborhoods, I think we should embrace that. To that end, I'd like to be added as a co-sponsor to this.
Okay.
And now you've made a motion, Councilman Jones?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Is there a second?
Second.
One other comment, if I could.
Yes, Councilman Patoka.
Just because you got me thinking about these commercial areas, and we have I hope that Director Sachs, if he's still on, could look at what Reisterstown is doing and use that as the best practice as he starts to forge his strategies across the county.
Very good.
And I'm sorry to interrupt the motion.
Okay, so a motion from Councilman Jones, second from Councilman Patoka. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Good. Resolution 2224 is passed. Congratulations. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next is Resolution 24-24, sponsored by all council members. This resolution adopts the construction and material standards and specifications manuals.
Thank you. I'd like to invite Ms. Lauren Buckler to testify. Ms. Buckler?
Good evening again, members of the County Council. For the record, I'm Lauren Buckler, Acting Director for Public Works and Transportation. I'm bringing before you a revision to the standard specifications and standard details for construction. The resolution was introduced April 15th. The last time these manuals were updated was in 2007. These updates are being done to illustrate pictorially with precise dimensions and details how assets are constructed. So we have details, for example, for everything from storm drain inlets to pipe encasements to fire hydrants to staircase railings to road pavement sections and sewer grinder pump requirements. So we hadn't updated those in years. We're bringing these back before you to update. The draft of the proposed revisions was posted on the DPW website to allow the public, contractors, and engineering firms the opportunity to provide feedback before they were finalized and presented to the planning board. We did receive some feedback from some engineering companies, and we did take that into consideration. Happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the members? Is there a motion to approve Resolution 24-24?
So moved.
Is there a second? Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 24-24.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Resolution 24-24 is passed. Thank you, Ms. Buckler. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 25-24, sponsored by Councilman Young. This resolution authorizes the property tax refund to Harbhajan Singh, who, as a blind person, is entitled to a partial exemption and refund as a matter of state law.
Thank you, Councilman Young.
Nope, happy to move forward.
Second.
Is there a motion to approve Resolution 25-24?
Motion to approve.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 25-24.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Young? Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Resolution 25-24 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 26-24 was deferred prior to this evening's meeting. Then the next resolution is Resolution 27-24, sponsored by Councilman Marks. This is also a resolution authorizing the partial refund due to the property tax exemption afforded Randall Foz, who, as a blind person, is entitled to the exemption under state law.
Thank you. I'd like to motion to approve Resolution 27-24.
Second.
There's a second. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Young?
Aye.
Resolution 27-24 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Next, Mr. Chairman, is Resolution 28-24, 2023 Triennial Review, Baltimore County Water Supply and Sewerage Plan. This is for introduction only this evening.
Thank you. Mr. Secretary, is there any further business to come before the council?
There is no further business.
Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So move.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Meeting's adjourned. As is customary, anyone who's registered to speak online prior to the meeting is allowed 3 minutes to speak. Ms. Belcastro, are there any speakers signed up this evening?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Preston Snedegar, who is here in person.
Thank you very much. Mr. Snedegar, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you.
Too many. Basically, Kathy Bevan's mess never got fixed. The letters went, those guys, letters went everywhere because I wrote them all, most of them. Kathy Bevins should not have been paid after it was discovered that she violated the residency requirement. There's no record of why she got paid. She should have been the opposite. She should have been taken off the payroll. She never was. She was paid for approximately half a year. Okay, and a lot of people were involved in this. Johnny O was involved in it. Kelly Madigan was involved in it. Okay, I don't really have time to say the specifics, but they were. Not in a good way. Okay, now what do I say? Should Kelly Madigan get inspected? Hell, she's the inspector general. What's that going to do? I'm a firm believer in accounting procedures and process. They keep things straight. Microsoft has accounting procedures, okay? Amazon has it. You want to hire Kelly Madigan, and she loved making this new spot. I'm the Attorney General. I'm the Attorney General. But she doesn't know the job. Okay, and you look for the big things. I want people to work together. Bob checks, George checks, Mary checks. Down at this level, they're working together. Lawyer is combative by nature. And we all know that. How in the hell would you put a lawyer in there for that? It's crazy. Now, I don't have time to give you a whole lot of specifics because my clock's ticking, but I think I made my point. It should be investigated. Who do you want to investigate it? I have another group to investigate the investigator. That's crazy. Okay? I've done very well for myself. I'm retired now. I don't have to do a damn thing. Okay? But I have a 4-year-old grandchild. And I hate what I see. Sometimes what's good for everybody else, not good for people in the area. I don't want to point a finger too much. Try to be fair. Try to be just. I believe in the KISS principle, too. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't go overboard. A lawyer, it's not overboard. Her and I had words when she first set the program up. I said, what do you think about my job? I said, it's not necessary. It's not a big deal. It's not necessary. So what, good financial controls? I'm an accountant, okay? And besides that, the accountants have to do one thing nobody else does. Sing like a canary or we go to jail. They have privilege. Lawyers screwing you left and right, it's going to take a long time to get them out. Me, I'm dead meat, man. Simple things I'm telling you, they don't use them. And you should. You know me. I like talking to you, and I love giving you your gift. Okay? I'm a fair man. But for my grandchild, I'd rip his table apart, drag it across the room, smash it up against the wall if I had to. And I could do that. I'm asking you to try to think of common sense things that are simple, that are easy. Don't drag it in like it's a reward for her. I mean, she looked, I shouldn't say this, but she was like a girl got engaged with the ring. She goes, I'm the Inspector General, I'm the Inspector General. Okay? If you haven't noticed that there's something wrong, because I did, I'll be quiet now. I'd be happy. There's some other things I have to cover. And I cover it with detail. I'm sorry that I'm sick. Some rough stuff this morning. But if you want my help, I'll help you. I'll move mountains. You can move mountains. I'm very well off. Lucky, but I move some mountains. Once you learn how to move a mountain, you can move another mountain. Okay? And as far as education, kick the kids in the butt. Love them, but kick them in the butt. My young grandchild, I pick her up, she's bad, hang her by both feet upside down, she calms down. That's all I have to say. My time for it.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, Councilman Jones.
Yes, Mr. Smedegar, listen, we certainly appreciate you coming in and sharing your comments with us. This is the kind of thing that makes our county council great, where any citizen can come in and speak for a couple of minutes and let us know what's on their minds. I thank you for making democracy work. You ran for office. It takes a lot of guts to put yourself out there. That's okay. Well, you know, this is what it's all about, to put yourself out there and let the citizens know what you're about. And then, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But I thank you so much for coming out today. And you're right, you gave me some gifts in the past. Appreciate it very much. And that's it. Have a good night. And I hope everything's okay with your granddaughter, 4 years old. I hope everything's okay. Okay, good.
Any other comments?
Thanks for coming out tonight.
Thank you
See
very much.
again.
Okay. Okay, I believe with that, the meeting is adjourned. Have a safe travel home. Thank you.